All right. Okay. Bismillah. Nafal, it's recording, right?
Yes, starting now.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Okay.
wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, we're glad to see you all tonight. Actually, I have so many topics to talk with you all, but I just one topics that related to me. That's about the time because uh, these few days, so many tasks to finish. So I think that I am fail in managing the time. That's why. But I think if you can relate with this topic, sorry, you also can like can have some exchange with me during this presentation. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me as what we call as you. I know that you all are very busy, and then it's difficult to find a time to gather together like tonight. uh, the session tonight is well is about that how Islamic value can help us move from the procrastination to discipline. I would like you to understand the word of procrastination first here, like you will not do it in time, but you always postpone your work day by day until you think that it's the last minute to finish. Like pat plat one prakan prung in Thai. So from procrastination to discipline is the Islamic motivations of effective English language teaching. Okay. Before I begin, I would like to start with one surah in the Al Quran that mention about the time. Have you ever heard Suratul As? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for replying. All right. I would like to recite this surah in short. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal asr. Innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. The first ayah of this Al-Quran is mentioned about by time ขอสาบานด้วยการเวลา in Thai. Indeed mankind is in loss แท้จริงมนุษย์นั้นเป็นผู้ที่ขาดทุน so and this surah teaches us three important lessons. The first one is about the time is amana. This one, the time is amana. The amana is a trust from Allah. Of course, we know all that. The time is amana. Without giving the value of the time, we always like postpone our tasks until we were not successful to our work. And the second one is the lessons that we get from this surah is about the success. The success, as you know that, success come through action, not waiting or not delaying. And the third one is patient. Patient is sabr. Sabr. Watawasaw bil haq, watawasaw bis sabr. Is to use the time well, we need to be patient, disciplined, and then consistency, everyone. As I mentioned here, that this verse emphasizes the importance of valuing time as a trust from Allah, reminding us that action is essential for success and that patience is key to navigating life challenges. I need to move to the next slide. Another one that just now is about hadith, and this one I would like to. I will give you before we talk about the what we call the procrastination to discipline. The next one is, as you see, the hadith. Have you ever heard hadith that five before five? Have you ever heard about this hadith that talking about the time? This the hadith is about that you need to take the okay, wait, wait, wait. Okay. You need to take the benefit of five before five as time is a precious resource to utilize wisely. Everyone, what I'm going to talk with you 5 before 5. The first one is, I want you to guess this picture. What is this? It's about time.
Yes.
Yes,
The chill and the old.
the child and the old. Yes, the first picture show related to the time is the youth before old age. The youth before old age. Because why it talk this one about the time? Because now we are still young, but getting to be to be like the old age. uh, we still have the power. We have more. We have the energy. We have the power in doing ibadah, in designing our lessons, in making things. Okay, but when we getting old, we don't have. We even like feel powerless to do anything that we expect to do, right? So we have to grab to take this benefit when we're still young, as we are our age right now, everyone. And the next picture is this one is the health before sickness. When we compare two persons that having sickness and then uh, they are healthy, we can see that the persons who are healthy, they can make like something, they can reach the successful easier than the persons who are sickness. We know that the sickness come from Allah, is the test from Allah, right? But we need to take the beneficial, we need to take benefit during right now as we're still healthy. Okay. This is 5 before 5. The first one is youth before old age. The second one is health before sickness. And this one, it talks about time, is the free time before the busyness. Of course, we always like surfing the internet, use the smartphone, watching the video, okay, to to make the time flow in a day 24 hours. But when we have the busy time, we always need the time like 34 34 hours a day, 48 hours a day. 24 hours is not enough for us. So we need to take if we have free time right now, we need to grab it, okay, to do what we are going to do, what we need to do, even our plan, our lesson plan, our activities that we need to do with the students, or being as a mother, what you are going to do with your child, being a wife, what you need to do with your husband. So please grab your free time wisely. And the next one, this is really important. Start taking about the time. Sorry, banyak ni. This one is the poverty, the wealth before poverty. When we have time, okay, when we have time, sorry, when we still have money, we have the chance to give, to share, okay, with the needy, okay. So even uh, sometime when the poverty happen with us, okay, we even like don't have the power or just one bite to share to others. So please grab this chance. And the last one is the life before death. Of course, this is really important with you also. I will not to talk much about this hadith, but what I'm going to talk, why I have to mention this hadith, because I want you to see this. The free time before business. When you still have time, please manage your time wisely. Okay. All right, this is the hadith mentions. It's the Sahih from Al Bayhaqi. Okay, I will not read it. Okay, for not further delay. Everyone. So why why these topics? Okay, the importance of the time management for the teachers, because it's very common among teachers. Okay, including myself, of course. Many of us experience what? Delaying lesson planning. Okay, right. about marking. Marking is always postponed, causing stress. We have lots of things to do. So we just postpone the to marks the students to score the students. And the next one is uh, when what we call when we fail in managing the time, the stress will come to our health, increase the stress, affect teachers' performance and then well-being. Uh-huh. Sometimes it may like not only affect teachers, but teachers always cause that they get mad with the students. Okay, and the so the guidance, everyone, we need the guidance in Islam. They are what we call just now is planning, delay, marking always postpone, and then we increase the stress. Sometimes we rush doing our work with the last minute. Okay, but you know in Islam, Allah and His Messenger, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, give us clear guidance about valuing time. So this topic connects our teaching responsibility with our Islamic responsibility. Um, Procrastinating challenges in English language teaching. Why? I mentioned you because as you, in our class after master degree, right now most of you are teachers. Okay, even you are not right now, but in the future you will be, inshallah. So the procrastination is the การผลัดวันประกันพรุ่งนะคะ so uh, what always happen with the first one is the last minute plans. Okay, teachers often scramble to prepare lesson, right? เราทำงานแบบลวกๆ sometimes we are in what we call in a hurry or try to finish it with the last minutes, so it will not make effective enough for our lesson plan. The second one is delaying materials until the days we teach. Shop like ไฟลนตูด right? So resources are frequently not ready in time. And the next one is increased stress. Procrastinating leads to heightened pressure on educators. Postpone makes making for many days, so it will make us like become more stressed. This one, and the last one is rush activities. Of course, lesson actually need to plan what is the activity, how many minutes for the introduction, how many minutes for the contents, how many minutes for the ending or evaluating in for the students in a period. So when we are not designing, we just like we go to the class with any without planning the lesson, it will make the lessons become hurried, affecting students' understanding. Sometimes we always confuse the the contents of the lesson, and then it will lead the students misunderstand with the informations or with the details we are teaching. Um, so this is I try to help myself actually, and then I would like to recommend you doing this. I want you to understand that the time is amana. The time is amana. Even you are not teachers, but as you are students right now, me always happen. Sometimes I just like put myself intentions that I will have to finish my work this morning or this afternoon or this tonight. But I feels like I will not, when another things come, I didn't put it I didn't prioritize it. So sometimes it will make my work confused. So I want you to understand that the time is amana. Time is a trust from Allah, urging us to utilize it wisely for our personal growth. And then dua, everyone. Dua seeking Allah's help through dua empowers us to overcome laziness and remain focused on our tasks. You know, not only understand that the time is amana, but we also need to dua every day. You know, our prophet also teaches us to read a dua. There is this dua in the azkar of the in the morning and then in the evening. Allahumma inni, Allahumma inni Allahumma inni, Allahumma inni ajzi wal kasal. Yes, the word kasal. That's one. That this dua will help us to away from laziness, because laziness showing that we are weak at our spiritual. So, and then we need to understand that the morning barakah, when we start the day with barakah, the whole day long will be flow, and then Allah will ease our tasks that day. So we need to understand that morning barakah bring blessing to our day, enhancing productivity and then well-being in our teaching efforts. This is also come from our from the hadith that teach that we have to wake up early in the morning to grab the barakah. Okay, this is the hadith about the. Okay, and uh, one more things, one more things that I would like to mention one more hadith that about health and then free times, two blessing wastes. There are two things that our prophet mentioned that the human uh, always forget. Okay, like this hadith and Ibn Abbas قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم نعمتان مغبون فيهما كثير من الناس صحة والفراغ. So there are two things. The first one is the health, and the second one is the free times. We always ignore when we have free time. We always do something like we always waste the time when we are free. Okay, so as teachers, we need to concern a lot about this one. Okay. Okay. So the effective planning strategies for teachers, everyone. Of course, we need to plan. We need a planning. It should be like weekly planning. Okay, for us to be easier to work weekly. And the second one is we need to block, like use like 15 minutes to 20 minutes tasks block for efficiency. Okay, we need to block the time. And the last one is batches. Consider small marking batches to reduce overwhelm. Overwhelm ในที่นี้ก็คือการทำงานแบบเขาเรียกว่าอะไรนะแบบท่วมท้น okay. uh, so the sorry, fostering discipline in English language learning. Okay, the key factors for student success. The first one is establishing clear deadline for assignment. Okay, this is just my suggestion. Okay, when you want to help yourself, you also need to give the clearly assignment to your students as well. Timely submission expectation, regular updates on due date, clear communications of consequences. You know, the communications as you are teachers or as you are students among your friends, among your team, um, it should be clear. And then we need to teach to the students whether about the time. Okay, when we work in a when the teachers ask to submit the assignment, the students need to see, they need to know the values of the time. So เราควรมีการแบบว่าให้ความสำคัญในเรื่องของการส่งคะแนนwe need to give the significance or the importance to the times submission. When you say that today, so maybe tomorrow you will not accept their work, or you just minus their score. So the students will give the value to the time. And then the next one is encouraging punctuality and then time management. Starting classes on time, as you are a teacher, if you cannot come to the class on time, you have to inform your student whether when you will start the class, so the student will not wait for the teachers and then feel that why the teachers always come late to the class. And then arranging timely breaks. You should know that even you are teachers, you don't like to study like 2 hours long. You need the break time, you need to refresh your mind. So you need to manage like 1 hour and then you have a break like 10 or 15 minutes. then using timing tool for tasks. I always do this with students when sometime because one class there are like 2 hours, and then when I assign them like so many works, so I have to manage it wisely. When I give them a task, I will set the time on the screen to see that this first assignment or first exercise they have to finish it within 15 minutes, whatever. Okay. All right, everyone. We come to hello. Are you all here?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
listening.
All right. This is before last, everyone. I want to ask you something. Okay, about the slide, as you can see here. Uh, think of one teaching task you often delay. What is one teaching task you always delay? Maybe your lesson plan, like your marking or scoring or whatever. What is one thing? Just tell me. Oh, you can like type it on a chat. No one answer me. Or I can see in the chat. Anybody answer in the chat? What is one thing that you always delay? Teaching tasks. Anybody sending the answer in the chat?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to share something, but
Mm-hmm.
can ask the question again, please?
Things of one teaching task that you often delay.
Mhm. So, in my personal, like in everyday, almost every class, as you mentioned just now, like going to the class late, right? So,
Mm.
I have to inform the student that okay, today I'm a bit late, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So, this is the thing that I still cannot do it because sometimes I have another work to do, and then I feel guilty when I go to the class late. So,
Mm. Okay, thank you for sharing this, Saliha. So I need one more questions to you all. If you need to share, I really appreciate it. What is one small task that you always say that you, Saliha said, you always late for the class in the morning, right? So what is one small task you can do tomorrow morning? Because you know that when we start the things in early morning, the barakah will be with us the whole day long. I want to share what one small task you can do tomorrow morning after subhi. You can tell me as a teacher, nah? Can be. Do you always plan the lesson in the morning? Do you guys always share the lessons in the morning? Always like plan the lessons in the morning. Things that what activities you are going to do with the class. Things that what materials you would bring to the class. Mm, what topic you are going to talk with your colleagues. เคยทำไหมคะ or never?
I plan. I gonna share. I
Mm-hmm.
plan. Normally I plan at night because morning very busy with
Yeah, me too. I feel
yeah.
you.
So at night before sleep, I always sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I feel like so bad because I cannot do that. Like not complete what I think
Expect to
that
do.
yeah I expect to do at that day.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, thank you, Husna. So, from Hadith just now, five before five. Okay, which one is affect your life the most as a teacher? The free time, health, energy as you are still young. There are five Hadith just now, right? Youth before old age,
I
health
think
before sickness. Uh-huh.
yeah. I I think for teachers, for this achieve, I
Hmm.
think all five is important.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if we don't have power, and then we will not be teach well.
Hmm.
And
So,
about that also.
yes, actually, nowadays, I don't know, so many things, lots of things come to our daily lives. So without prioritizing, sometimes we may get lost with the tasks, what we should do first and then next. So some event, okay. So sorry to mention about like the group work. If without meeting, without planning, we don't know what to do, and then we always postpone. Like our group now, okay, ada one project lagi na, haven't done yet. So, okay, I need to close because it takes time. Okay, actually, I think my slide is just only 5 minutes, but I don't know what happened to me. Okay, I would like to end the the presentations with that. Is discipline is an act of worship, everyone. So may Allah bless our time, our teaching, and our efforts. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Any question?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Any question? No question? Should be no. Okay. Any questions to talk or anything to share?
You can ask someone maybe.
Mhm.
Umupitya, maybe you want to talk?
Nurmi, where are you,
Ah,
Nurmi?
Nurmi.
Are you there?
I'm here ค่ะ
Okay, yes, I would like to give a chat brief just now. It's about the procrastination, from procrastinations to discipline. If you know the valuing of the time, so you can manage the time wisely, especially as you all are teachers. Okay, we need to plan. We need to be like a good housewife. We need to be a good mother. We also need to be a good teacher. So how we can like manage our life, balance our life. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Hmm.
Welcome. Any more?
Okay, I think we can move to the next person.
Okay, so this one finish first.
Yes.
Okay, I
Tanya yang
will
masuk.
off the record. Okay.